Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oregon Trail 2 here on the Lord Master channel. My name is Lord Master, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Merry whatever that you're able to observe from all around the world on this particular day. Even though I recorded this video days before December 25th, which is Christmas Day, because I'll tell you the reason why soon, but I got a good reason for it. But anyways, there's plenty for me to talk about whatever I would want to talk about, as I often do in the Oregon Trail 2 while having fun with the game, which we do that every once in 3 months here on the Lord Master channel, because I've mentioned years ago that there's a reason why I don't do too many of those. Because if I were to do that, which I would be willing, but to me that would just be overkill and it would be straining to my voice. And plus there's so many other side projects that I do these days as seen on my channel. But still, that we'll get down to the trail right away, so there's no reason for me to say no more than we'll hit the trail. So we'll spare you a few minutes on who am I naming what people in the party and all that. You're a prospector who's come to Nauvoo in 1849 for the purpose of setting off a journey west to Sacramento. You already bought a small farm wagon, but you still need to buy the supplies that you need for your journey. As you wander the streets of Nauvoo, you'll see various stores that should be able to provide you with supplies, provided you have enough cash. You'll also see people who may be able to give you some good advice. Yeah, this trail will be different than most of the other ones I've done in the past, because one would think I ran out of ideas, but I just wanted to throw a little curveball into this one. So, but first,
the merchants here in town offer basic packages of supplies based on the size of one's party and estimated length of journey. Of course, you can shop around on your own or add to the basic set. So, which package would you like?
5 months, because I'm confident. Not the usual 6. Right then. Nasty Jack Finley for the Crown Murder. You know he doesn't get caught until another 11 years, right? Gold seekers began arriving in California. Well, son of a beeswax. There's a reason why I want to go to Sacramento. I'm a prospector, and I want to go get some gold for myself. This is the gold rush, and we're going to rush it as much as we can. This is why we're leaving in March, not February, because too snowy out. March would be proper, so we can leave the earliest and get there the earliest, so we can have all the time in the world to get some gold. And I'm not coming alone. It's just going to be me with 2 others. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 others. Not 5, 2. So, I am the unknown miner. This is a reference from the Yukon Trail, that other trail game that everybody knows about, or most of you know about it. I mean, I've done a couple of videos on the Yukon Trail that you can go check it out on my YouTube channel. You'll find it on the playlist, particularly the one that's called Lord Master the Yukon Trail, where I've done both versions of that game. One old with the meaty sounding stuff and all that, with no voices, and then the other version with voices. Yeah. So I did about 3 of those videos before I did another 3 of that, if recollection is correct for me. So the unknown miner name is what happens when I go in. It says insert your name here when you begin playing the Yukon Trail. Like, if you don't come up with any name, and if you leave it blank, on the high score they'll call you the unknown miner. So I'm the unknown miner. Nobody knows my name and nobody gives a damn. But the 2 other individuals are named Term E. Might. Just to try to fit it in. That's a reference to one of my many past videos where I would sometimes, when I play as a doctor, or formerly a doctor, that I would call my character Dr. Term E. Might. And then there's Knucklehead, because I'm too lazy to come up with any more fancy names. And of those that I do, then it would have to be on some other video of it. Right. We got winter clothes that we have to go get. Fortunately, there's only 3 of us, so things will be cheaper. That's why I'm not taking many, and that's why we're taking a small farm wagon, because We need to get there as fast as possible. And since I referenced the Yukon Trail and the Yukon Trail game, the goal of that is you got to get there the earliest as you can. Well, I'm going to apply that same logic to here. In the California Trail, not the Oregon Trail, California. California. Or California. You need the tools to fix your... Of course, you gotta get some rope. And some saws. So, I mean, sometimes there's fallen timber, so you may want to get those. And shovels to... Well, two things. One, and including this one pickaxe we have. One, it's not only to clear out fallen rocks, and two, it's to mine us some gold. There's gold up in damn hills. I don't want to spend too much, because I have my reasons for it. And there's another thing we ought to get. Drugstore, yeah. Just get all the medicine, and always a two of everything. Where one's to be used and the other's a spare, because I believe in that. Whoops, too much capsicum. Okay, now, I got plenty of things to say about my recent experiences as we go along the trail, but I have a feeling, because of what I'm about to do here, it might be a shorter trail video than usual, because Small Farmwagon... Oh, and also, if there's any, for any reason, that we start losing supplies quickly, for any godforsaken reason, get a few more bullets. Don't want to buy the gunpowder instead, because that adds up too much weight to the wagon. Because they say the maximum weight is like 3,000. So yes, give me your horses. I'm willing to blow my whole load on horses. And some chickens too. And that leaves us of only just about $19.50. And that's the way it's gonna be. Okay? Don't have enough draft animals. I knew this was too good to be true. Alright, what are we dumping? I think I know which. There's gotta be some piece of that's weighing us down. Sugar. Get that out of here. Anything else? I just had a thought. Get rid of the soap. If we want to clean, go find yourself in the nearest one and bathe yourself. And he's like, well, what if you get cholera? Well, I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? Flour. Oh yeah, that weighs too much. I may dump the dried beans next. If this still keeps up. Okay, there we go. Tell you what, I'm a fair man. The high is 8 degrees and the low is -7 or -7. Listen, whatever. It's cold outside. Okay. Now we're gonna set this to 12 hours per day, which means those horses are gonna go super fast. Just to make it legitimate. Where the hell is it? The simulation speed, it's medium. Just to let you know, because long time ago, in fact, almost 10 years ago, I did a speed run video on the Organ 5th edition where I used a Small Farmwagon, brought 2 others to get from Independence to Oregon City in 1848, where we just went by as fast as we can, and yeah, that was some real good. But now we're gonna fly that to here to go from, bring out the map, to go from Nauvoo to Sacramento. Basically the longest traveled area there. I don't know if it's either this one to Oregon or is it from Nauvoo to Oregon City, is the one that's furthest distance in terms of how many miles for it. I mean, I never really paid attention to the miles traveled at the end, knowing that you would take shortcuts. Or if you want to do logistics, okay, just stick to the main trail and then you reach it there and all that. Or even you go to this one area where you have to do it. It's the reason why I didn't buy too much food. And where do we get such food? Well, you either gotta rely on hunting or pray for good fortune from the chickens, or vegetables, or fishing if you rest by a river or so. I mean, there's ways to sustain yourself. You don't need to go to the stores anymore to get food. So, well, here we go. It's the Mississippi River.
What are we waiting for? Let's cross.
Oh, remember, the last Oregon Trail video I did, I did the one where I did not check the river conditions at all. You just guess it based on your memory after playing for God knows how long of the Oregon Trail game. Yeah, that was fun, the last trail I did. Now go, go, go. I know it'll be slow to travel because it's cold out, so when it gets to springtime, that's when we'll really pick up the speed. And it's snowing, so that's also what's hindering us. When it's not snowing, we should be alright.
Howdy. You know, during the day I get to sit in the wagon. I play games or sometimes Mama reads us a story. When she rides, Mama knits her sews, but she usually walks.
Tell me, Mo.
We're lucky to have a light wagon for riding in, along with a heavy one for our goods. Lots of folks have only one wagon and have to walk all the time. And some folks don't even have a wagon at all.
I have a light wagon, and it's used for storage and riding. So it's double purpose. You have any advice?
If you pretend you're asleep, you can stay up a bit at night and hear the music around the campfire. It sure sounds lively. I can't wait till I'm old enough to stay up late.
Oh, no, kid. You don't want to stay up late because there's 2 reasons. 1, your mind goes funny. 2, there's a potential of certain debaucheries. And 3, and yes, I'm adding 3 there. Oh, God, you're going to hate yourself every time you wake up in the morning if you didn't sleep enough. I mean, not only it's bad for your health, but also bad for the mind. Trust me, I know. It's happened to me the last couple of nights. Not the debaucheries, the lack of good sleeping hours. I mean, I slept about, 5 hours. But I really need to get it up a bit more. Especially at this time. Blizzard!
Shouldn't stay put and let the snow pile up around us. We might get trapped. Let's keep going.
Oh, let's get out of this blizzard. It's like, hey, it's a hotel. Before somebody would correct me by saying...
Don't waste your time on these penny ante stations and trading posts. They got next to nothing. And what they do got, they try to cheat you over.
No. The proper way is this. Like, imagine that we're all inside, you know, trying to wait out this blizzard, endure the cold and all that. I wish this was the 5th edition, where whatever noise you make, it doesn't falls out the music. Which what I would have done was where you would do the spitting motions of. I gotta stop spitting my hand. It's almost like a beatboxing to the beat of what the hell is that song called? Skip to My Lou. Yeah. I'm sure there's people out there that beatbox to these songs. Anyways, and that woman inside would be like, guys, you can't stay in here all the time. This isn't a hangout. Go sit on the porch or something. Out in the cold. We're all doing okay, but let's rest for a day. Just wait for that whole thing to blow over, which did. And plus, it's to give our horses some foot rest. His.
Howdy. Let me set this wheel aside for a moment. There. Sure am glad these way stations have been set up for us.
Yeah, it's hangouts, sort of cold. Tell me more.
I probably don't need to tell you that Mount Pisgah was named for a place in the Bible. This station was established with the specific purpose of helping the immigrants heading west.
Yeah, right.
If you're in want of some supplies, you might find what you need inside. Can't guarantee they have what you're looking for, but they do seem to do their best.
Or I could save my money and trade with you of whatever you got. Oh, wait a minute. I remember. I don't have good trading skills. I'm a prospector. You know what? I'll trade a hat, then I'll give you the cornmeal. So, 10 pounds a sack of it. How much does a hat weigh? The weight to value ratio. Think about it. Got nothing I want. I'm saving my money for ferry crossings and bridges and all that. What the rest of the money's gonna be for. Unless the rivers are frozen where it's also all good. It's still snowing. God damn it! Ice termites!
It's only right that we should stop and help. We've got to work together to make it through this journey.
Also, I think in the last trail video I've done, I don't think we ever broke a single wagon part, which was a miracle. There, we fixed it because we got the tools.
I am Joseph Mascoutin of the Fire Nation. Welcome to our home.
Come here.
The Fire Nation is often known as the Potawatomi. We are many bands. Our ancestors lived in the place now called Michigan. We now live in Iowa and Kansas.
Nice.
Like many in my village, I'm a trader. I have food, furs, and many goods made by both Indians and white folks. If you like, we can trade.
I always like trading for mate that. No, not giving that winter coat. 12 pounds of and crackers each. You gotta be careful when you do trading these days since you don't have the good skills for that anymore. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back.
You want to trade? I have cornmeal and other types of food.
Perhaps tell me more.
My name is Naomi. I'm of the Mascoutin clan of the Potawatomi.
Nice.
I've seen many of your people moving westward on this road. About 50 miles from here is a large town, bigger than this one. If we don't have what you need here, maybe you can find it there.
I'll take your advice to heart because they say there's a town nearby. Then we need it to to get it before it starts snowing out. So we ain't rushing much of the gold rush, but we cannot wait for spring. We want to get there as early as possible. Congress creates the Department of the Interior. Oh, I just realized something else. We were traveling without a wagon cover. Oh gosh. I just realized, you know, all that time that's been snowing out here in the blizzard, our supplies were covered with snow. Get the cover, you goof. And that'll be the last time I'll spend on anything, ever. Another murderer, Chester Benton. No. Everyone's doing no good. I was checking the temperature, so it should still be good. Still good in frozen. And solid. Winter quarters site. These ruins?
Fine scenery round these parts.
Yeah, fine scenery to see these ruins. 1 to 4 1-pound tins of smoked salmon and 1 pitchfork. Another tool to our arsenal. Liberty Pole. Pawnee Village.
Let's not stop here. We ought to keep moving.
As if he's got issues. I mean, look, I can't do good trading anymore because I did not use the skills for, you know, make good trade deals. All that. Come on, horses, don't fail me. It's snowing again. Now there's deep sand under the snow. I wonder what it'd be like if there was a graphic that says, hey, your wagon got stuck in a deep sand while there's, you know, snow like this you see here. In the image here, can you imagine what that would look like? I mean, I don't think it's ever occurred to me. Unless your wagon is heavy as all heck. Or we had to dump out some of the essentials. Sandy bluffs. More like snowy bluffs. I mean, look. Nothing but snow. I don't see no sand. Oh, Dr. Term E. might has cholera. That's another thing why I chose Small Farmwagon, less party members, and horses. Because I remember that one speedrun I did many years ago, that I like to think that we were traveling so fast that we want to get away from any diseases that would catch us.
Well, we're surely seeing the elephant now. I suppose the only thing we can do is rest and take care of ourselves before this thing gets out of hand.
Alright. Have some Epsom salts. That seems to work well. Oh.
Keep back. You ain't a-passing us. We got no wish to be eating your dust.
Well, you're gonna be eating our dust, so horses away. Are you? Snow's melted, thank goodness, but it's all muddy now. And it's rainy too. Well, things could have been worse. If our wagon gets stuck in the mud, that's alright. We'll get it out in no time. Feeling poor, huh? I know what to do to get your morale up. Just set up your hunting skills, alright? Just want to prepare for the inevitable. The inevitable. Bang. 45 pence! I mean, one bird is usually ranged between 1 to 3 pounds. But, what the... That, I mean, it looks big, but this is small. Ah! A mountain lion out on the plains.
I recommend cleaning and dressing the wound. Maybe use a little alcohol or iodine.
What are the odds? First ever hunt. It's like, alright, we want you to get ready because eventually you're going to go up to Register Cliff. You know, the place where, you know, I'm just going to die. But nope, it just happened here. Bitten, not mauled. There's a big difference. Could that mean there's a possibility that... What if I finally get rabies in this game? You know, the one disease that forever eludes me. Because I know there's somebody who watches my organ show videos for a living that told me, it's like, hey, I got rabies after playing this for 15 years or something. I don't remember the full comment, but if you're watching this video, just saying hello if you're watching this. Or that one other guy or girl I know of who also plays this game for a living that says that somebody in their party or their character got lockjaw. But I've yet to see that happen either on my end. It seems getting these are about as rare as lightning strikes to your draft animals, in which you would automatically butcher the, you know, this animal for meat. So, I guess clean, dress the wound, or antiseptic are the good ones, but let's just try to clean and dress, and we'll keep on going. If Dr. Termy might will be doing well.
I don't like the looks of the river right now.
What? It looks like a fairly ordinary river. What is there not to like about? Well, let's call it wagon and float, because I ain't spending $5 on that. Is there a doctor in the house?
They tell me someone in this wagon train is looking for a doctor. Is that true?
Hell yeah. I got bitten by a big cat in the plains. Came out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere.
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't been in regular practice for a number of years. But I'll be right pleased to do what I can.
Advice, please. Help me.
Next time you get to a town with a decent pharmacist, you might want to stock up on some basic medicines. Of course, you might have a pretty good supply already.
I might. My whole life is at stake. Oh, I just remembered something else. And it's a miracle that we were able to fix that wagon axle without pounds of nails. You need pounds of nails. And get 2 more pickaxes, you know, the mining equipment. And get 1 chain. Of course, that probably brings us down to this much, but it's the best we can do. So I suggest you rest here for 4 days, which is due to give the horses some rest, because soon we're gonna, you know, put their speed up, all right? Get your running shoes on. Wait a minute, shoes. You got shoes? Horseshoes. Son of a beeswax. Why didn't I think about those? 1 second. Alright. Give me your horseshoes. I don't care how much, because we have about 7 horses. Or now. And then somebody would tell me, God damn it, Northmaster, why are you burning your money again? All I could say is, shut up. I need these horses to get to their fastest speed possible. Alright, because the snow is melted, skies are sunny, we're about to go on and embark a great adventure, and all that. Plus, I'm feeling good, bleeding, discoloring, pain, reddening. So what are you talking about? I feel as good as ever. See? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I got bitten by a cat, and I'll be alright. I'll be alright, you see. Now, keep heading west. Now, will I die here, despite the fact that I already been bitten? Oh, isn't it? There, you need one. Can't shoot too many because, you know, we're on, you know... I was about to say we're on welfare here, but that's not correct. You're a prospector, not a hunter. Remember that. I don't know why, but I felt like I was about to get bitten for a second time. Because I was about to say, oh, does that mean if you get bitten... Oh, wait a minute. Is it possible? And I'm going to ask you, Organ Trail viewers, for any of you who play this for a living, have you ever had one instance, got bitten or mauled off the start due to hunting, and then you decide to keep on hunting, where you got yourself mauled or bitten, or even shot, further complicating your already having symptoms or ailments? As in, you are deteriorating your health even worse for what you just did. Or, I don't know why, but I imagine this scenario. Like if I got bitten or mauled by a mountain lion for the second time, and I would like to assume it's that same cat, which as soon as I hear that roar happens, I'm gonna say, oh God, he's come back to finish the job! Come on, keep going. I don't know why these horses aren't cooperating. Is it because it's cold out?
Let's quicken the pace. That'll keep us warm, and maybe we can find some shelter further down the road.
All shelter's behind us, so we can't go back. Oh God, take it a turn.
You say the wound's infected? Clean it up and treat it with sulfur. That's the best thing to do.
Do we have sulfur? Oh, yes we do. I'm feeling bad. Bad. Yeah!
This storm is so fierce, we can hardly see ahead of us. I say we should wait it out.
Stop moving. We gotta rest for a week, because these horses won't cooperate. Oh, I know why they're not cooperating. It's that damn buffalo meat. It's the pounds of meat that's weighing us down. Well, we rested here for a week, and you people aren't eating too much, and it's still raining out. We need to get out of this area. God dog it.
We should keep moving, but at a distance. They could be trouble.
Yay.
Good day to you folks. My name is Philip Maddox. I'm an artist with this surveying expedition.
Oh, you're part of the surveying expedition. Well, howdy.
The U.S. government has commissioned us to map the land and to bring back some illustrations of the Indians, as well as the plant and animal life hereabouts.
Oh, I know about animal life. There's plenty of good meat around here, plenty of good animals to hunt. And watch out for them big cats. They will you up.
Check your supplies often. Can't stress too much the importance of that. And don't waste a whole lot of time hunting. At least if it isn't an emergency. You won't get much, you'll delay your progress, and you risk antagonizing the local Indians.
I haven't been antagonizing local Indians, and I haven't been hunting a lot. Because I said I hunted just for this one bird and one deer, and then... Well, I mean, I don't want to do the proper cougar screech because that'll destroy my throat. I mean, I felt the effects of it. I don't know why, because I felt like that would have been the event for the thief to come out and get it.
Can't hardly see where we're going. Maybe we ought to stop for now.
No, we gotta keep going. Well, here's good news. I'm no longer in pain, nor am I bleeding, but there's some discoloring and reddening. That's due to the infection. And applying the sulfur worked and resting for a for 7 days. God blast it! This is the gold rush here! Why aren't we rushing?
Well, after this here crossing, it's goodbye Platte River. Goodbye sandhills and buffalo skulls.
And hopefully goodbye mud.
According to my guidebook, now we've climbed the Sweetwater Valley. Across the Continental Divide at South Pass. Once across the Rockies, we'll make a steep descent into the Green River Valley.
Yeah, right.
Land gets drier the further west we go, but as long as we stay close to the rivers, we ain't got too much to worry about, at least not regarding water.
And cholera that sometimes you may get out here if you stick by the water too long. And we can't spend money on trading posts anymore. Just rely on what nature provides us. How many eggs do we have? I just thought of something. 10. How much do these eggs weigh? Oh, not much. Okay. But still, we got a lot of meat. I wish I had more money to buy more horses. That would have alleviated my problems. And I have fully recovered from that animal bite. And I don't know why, but I'm kind of tempted. And you know what's coming up, right? You know what comes after Devil's Gate, right? Split Rock. And did you see the progress he just made? Well, that's soon going to slow down again. Because about to kill another big animal out here. I had a feeling. It's like, all right, we got a bear. He can't maul or bite me anymore. And then comes the mountain lion and balls and bites you again. And then you go back into this series of, oh God, we got to rest a week and all that. We're still going on good relative speed now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. As per tradition here on a Lord Master Oregon Trail video, we know what this is. I mean, you people don't decide. We'll let the coin decide. You know the rules. It's best 2 out of 3. Heads, deep sand route. Tails, 3 crossings. Best 2 out of 3. Flip. Okay, we got 1 for deep sand. Come on, pick up the damn coin. I know I've trimmed my nails the other day. Now, here's flip number 2. Okay, 1 for deep, 3 crossings. Yeah. Now, here's the tiebreaker. It's spinning. It's 3 crossings. Come on. Pick it up. Okay. So, now, we'll get going in a moment. 3 crossings. Which, of course, it's obvious is obvious. It means you've got to ford the river 3 times. And you usually never get, you know, get any issues. All these rivers are tricky. Another tricky 2-foot river. Oh no, not rain. And also rough trail. Excuse me. Still doing okay. 2. There we go.
This hill is no big deal. Let's just keep going.
Oh no, it's raining. Rough trail. Now I'm just paranoid about rain because I was wondering if it's going to turn the trail muddy again and thus it's going to slow our progress of the horses. I bought these guys horseshoes, damn it! And I don't know why. When I was a child, when I first thought of horseshoes, I thought they were like the shoes that we humans wear. You know, like sneakers, or what my grandmother, may God rest her soul, used to call them tennis shoes. That's what she would call these shoes, tennis shoes. Now, anyways, let's rest for 2 days. I know we were supposed to be rushing, but I'm just paranoid about our own well-being, alright? Now, originally I had some things to talk about by my recent experiences, and I believe this is as good as time as any, and I may want to hunt. Just at least one more time around here. Oh, look up there! I can't get that from there. Flying mooses! Oh, I've seen everything now. It may come back, so I may try to shoot it in the leg to try to bring it down. Oh my goodness. Bears, mountain lions coming out of nowhere, and now flying mooses. That's a common occurrence in these parts. But in actuality, they're just like 10% chance of that happening. I mean, I've seen it happen in past videos too. This is like the 3rd or 4th time I've seen them in the history of me playing the Oregon Trail. Now, you people, if you got anything to say in our comments, we just want you to know. Have you ever encountered flying animals? I mean, I'm not moving this spot until it starts to go the other way, and then it's going to come here and all that. Now, what was I trying to say? The recent experiences. Oh, yes. Again, this is going to get off topic here, so let me take a drink. Watch the skies, traveler. We may need to kill another animal. Now. Okay, there's that bear, and then you're going to get on of here. No. He's going to come maul or bite me now. Yes, there's this TV show that I watched. As of this recording, I mean, the day of the recording that I'm on is, it was recorded on Wednesday, December 21st. Winter solstice. First day of winter around here. I recorded this video ahead of time because there's this possibility, which we don't know if it has happened by then, by the time this video is posted on Christmas Day, where we had a massive freeze in Texas. And uncertain if we have lost power or not. I mean, I'll tell you in another video or in one of my YouTube posts. I will acknowledge about that. But anyways, there's this TV show that I've watched that's on Netflix, and I think it's still on Netflix unless they have removed it by then. Which I highly recommend you people to watch it because I really love it. And that show is called Warrior Nun. That's right, Warrior Nun. A lot of people were crazy about that series, and I later joined in on that craze. I watched 2 episodes a day of the 2 seasons from December 6th to December 14th. Whew, that was fun watching that. I mean, it's probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. Wait, trust me. You need to watch this show, people. Warrior Nun, I highly recommend it. Oh, crap, it's raining again. And also alkali water. We can't stay here if we're traveling too slow on alkali water. Also, stop fucking hunting. Because you're weighing us down. We already got enough meat. See? We got enough meat that'll take us to California. You're supposed to be on a gold rush here. But you're not rushing enough. Get us out of the alkali water area. This being California Trail, typically we go this way to Fort Bridger. The other way is for Oregon, typically. For me. Muddy again. If this wagon's ever going to get stuck in the mud, I have nothing but myself to blame. With this wagon weighing us down, with all the meat, this wagon might tip over.
I think we should hire someone to help us across.
Ooh, 88 degrees. Okay, I'm going to give you one of the winter coats that we still have. Thank you for your cooperation. Now we're moving fast a little. I said move faster. I'm double teaming your asses. We're just here to pay a visit. Nothing more. I ain't got money to spend. I'm just here to take a look at your stocks. I'm just nodding my head in approval. That's some good supplies for the weary travelers. For those who are on the Mormon Trail, as I have been, all the way up until we get to Salt Lake City, which is where we're going next. And then we will have a visit to there, and then we'll keep going west to California. Rough trail.
Hello? Hello? This here place is called Echo Canyon. If you call out like this, yeehaw! Ain't that something? Most prominent echo I've ever heard.
Tell me more. Hey, why's your mouth still moving? Think.
Some folks' animals are giving out under their load. They gotta be lightening their wagons, but when I see good flour and bacon left behind, I can't help but think of the hungry mouths there may be on the trail ahead.
Don't look at me. I ain't dumping my food. For heaven's sakes, dumping bacon is like dumping your girlfriend. I mean, my God, that's the one thing that can never part. You have any advice?
Sure do. If you gotta lighten your load, just remember that you'll always need food. And warm clothes, too. These mountains and canyons can get right cold, even in summer. Especially at night.
Well, we already got rid of one of our winter coats.
Hello?
Well, we've been doing well for ourselves. Well, we'll be alright, I hope. Alright, before we get moving, I also would like to say that another thing that I've been doing as of late, which is the ongoing Crusader Kings 3 series, the Sognsdal Saga, which is a Norse series that's mainly set in Norway, which is due to the relevance of one of its flavor packs that involves the colonization of Greenland, and even beyond, all the way into Vinland. Yes, the place where Leif Erikson made his brief stay before he went back. Yeah, that's what I've been doing as of late. That video series, which I recently got back on the groove of doing such things. And as well as other side projects in real life, such as writing fiction. Yeah, original fictional stories. Mainly historical. Partly inspired by Crusader Kings. Others are inspired by some of the things I've watched on television. Warrior Nun isn't one of them. I mean, it was a fun watch, but I don't think it really inspired me to come up with any form of fanfiction involving them. I mean, I let the fans do that, right? They can write their own fanfiction, whereas I'll write my own fiction, right? I rarely dabble in fanfiction unless there's a character that I really, really like, that I would write about funny stories or serious ones about that. So let's continue.
With good care, the injured animal may become useful once again.
Son of a bitch. Rest for 2 days. I'm giving you 2 days. We can't afford to wait longer. We gotta rest for gold. Pratt's Pass Canyon. Come on. Logs Back Summit. This is the place where I died once, long ago. The Oregon Trail. And people were to tell me, where would you like to bury in the grave? I would like to put it on top up there at Hogsvax Summit. If there's one place I would like to be buried in any of the landmarks in the Oregon Trail, it'll be that one. Yeah, that one. Son of a beeswax. Continue! I was looking at my phone. That's why I was a bit distracted at the moment. God damn it! Help! Use those chains! Anchored it down. Well, one thing's for certain, that really dumped a lot of weight. All the good gunpowder gone. Oh my god. All the meat is gone! All the meat is gone. All the meat that we've been hunting for nothing! In fact, go check your diary. Okay, where did we go wrong? Where does it say it on the meat? It says various other items. Doesn't say about the meat. Doesn't say about the meat. Somehow we lost all the meat that we've hunted. Oh, now we have a crisis in our hands. Little Dutch Hollow. Big mountain pass. Big mountain descent. Little mountain. And if it was earlier, then I would go steep hill. But it's called Donner Hill these days. Nasty Jack Finley's at it again. Former President Polk dies. Cholera suspected. Well, there's a far bigger killer than cholera these days, at least on my end. It's called mountain lions. Cougars are deadly than the cholera. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, god dang it.
Say, you folks heading out on the trail, be sure to check your supplies
Weren't
often.
you inside of that building?
Welcome to Great Salt Lake City, friends. My name is Augustus Parkinson. Come on into town and renew yourselves.
Well, tell me more. Suck it to me.
Not only is this a fine place to restock your provisions and obtain the help and sustenance you need, but it's also a major crossroads on the trails. Roads to Oregon, California, and back east branch off from here.
Oh, like a center of trade, like Samarkand, right? Vice.
We do a thrive and trade in draft animals here. Before you continue on the trail, you might seriously consider trading in your tired, worn-out animals and getting some fresh ones for the remainder of your journey.
Thriving trade in draft animals. I wonder why. Look of here. You know, this is the home of the horse thief, right? And has a discount for most of the draft animals except for mules. The guy's known to be a horse thief, so he would cut down on the prices. Back east, it would make you spend $80 some odd to get horses. Around here, it's half that. That's good to know, but what I'm here for. You got a gunsmith around here? No? Well then, you got gunpowder? I want to know the price. They're $12! You're insane, woman. You're insane. Anybody got a gunpowder? Or at least dollars so I could trade off some of the crap? Well, actually, give me $15. I'll give you the 2 winter coats because we ain't using them anymore. It's the middle of summer now. Now let's go buy that gunpowder so we can start hunting for meat again. Because heaven forbid that we go out to country where there's no animals out there and it's coming sooner than you expect. So, wait, do we have canteens and water kegs still? How many do we have? 7 canteens, 2 water kegs. I don't know if we can get through this desert, but I'm willing to gamble on it. Hastings cut off we go. before we cross the river, we shall hunt here, knowing that there'll be animals by the river. So we need to stock up on some meat. If there is any. And watch the skies. You may never know there's flying mooses. That's something I should have warned the townspeople there. For those who want to go out. Especially if there's intrepid merchants out there. That I would tell them by saying, hey, watch our skies, traveler. There might be flying mooses. Because, you know, it's real. I've seen them with my own eyes. Don't believe me? I've seen it. I'm not crazy. Flying mooses. I didn't see the whole body. I saw the legs. They were the legs of a moose. And I know it. Even had a brief glance of its head. Looking down. Like it's as if it's some god. You have to start killing everything now. Because I'm not seeing much out there. I've yet to see fresh vegetables of fruits because I have that skill where it's supposed to find more edible plants, but I haven't seen any. Then again, we have horses. We travel so fast, oh, that's the muddy day, where we just bypass them without even bothering to look. One more. There. 28 pounds. What a load of crap that was. But it's better than nothing. Okay, let's see what we got here.
I suggest we take the ferry. That's the safest way.
You call Pretty Tranquil not safe? Talk wagon float. South shore of the Great Salt Lake.
I say we continue on our way.
You got nothing to say about
I
this
think
lake? Well, let me rest for a day. Just a day, okay? May never know we'll catch some fish here. Which we didn't. This is gonna weigh us down, but we gotta gather some hay for our horses before we get across that desert. Redrum Springs. I thought it said Redrum Springs, as in Murder Springs. That's what I thought it would say. Jesus Christ. 96 degrees high and low is 86. How can people sleep at night with those kind of temperatures? We gotta wait till sunset for this. This is the middle of summer, mind you. Gotta continue as usual. We can get through this. Come on, horses. Work it. Work them horses. God damn it!
An injured draft animal is no good to nobody. Shoot it.
No, we gotta slow down a little. It's for the sake of the injured horse. Almost there. Made it. Made it.
That desert was dreadful. Half of my oxen died, and I had to abandon all of my supplies, save the very essentials.
Well, now I've surely seen the elephant.
What do you mean?
I mean the desert was just about all that a human being can stand. I'm at the limits of my endurance. Well, we certainly can't turn around and go back now. That'd be the death of me. After we rest up here a bit, I reckon we just gotta keep pushing on.
Water! Thank heavens! We made it across that blasted desert to water.
Tell me more.
Water here don't look so good. Kinda scummy. Smells bad too. But it's wet, and that's what counts. I don't know how much further we could have gone without it. Watch them livestock to make sure they don't drink too much. They're crazy with thirst, but you can only let them drink a little bit at first. Prepare to take a strong hold of them.
Oh, I'm sure these horses will be drinking the water like crazy.
I sure hope we don't face anything like that desert again. That was by far the worst time of my life.
You tell me. Keep going then. Toronto Range. Oh no. Fallen rocks on the 4th of July. God blasted.
If we all pitch in, we can clear a path through these rocks in just a few hours. Let's get our tools.
Let's try to continue over it. Okay, we can't continue over that. Try to find another path. It's a day late, but we're celebrating the 4th anyway. We can't celebrate America's birthday because of them damn rocks. Let's celebrate right now. God damn it! Now he fixed it. I don't know who was to blame. The rocks or one of them people who got drunk on partying all night long during the 4th of July and broke the reel. Unless one of them bullets that shot up in the sky as you heard that noise. Of course, all things must come down. And the bullets came down, hit my wheel. Unless the guy's been drinking and it just shoots willy-nilly and then it just shoots at my wheel. Or termites. My God, wow, fruit.
We can gather some fruit while we're walking along. May slow us down a bit, but there's no need to stop.
No, we need to stop. We need to get as much food as we can before we continue on the rush for gold, which we're not rushing that much at the moment. And I decided to hunt here at the marshes because there might be some good animals here, and this may be the last chance to find us some good meat before we go off to venture into dry country where we won't see anybody anymore. And for the love of Gorilla Grodd, watch the skies! Come on. I can't be killing rabbits all the time. Where is the line? Oh shit! I accidentally fired it. I was just moving my mouse up and down. Last one. Yeah, we're never gonna get another chance at this. God dang it, what's all?
I'll be right pleased to pitch in and help you fix that wagon tongue.
Well, you failed.
Maybe we ought to take it a bit slower around here.
That horse is injury prone.
Them prairie dog holes are a nuisance. Imagine losing the work of a perfectly good animal just because of the diggins of a dang rodent.
You know what? I can arrange that for you. Slow down for the horse. We're gonna go find them prairie dogs. I know they're out there somewhere. Not killing a rabbit anymore. I want to kill at least one prairie dog who is to blame for digging them holes. I know you're out there. Come on out of there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, move. Nope. Birds, no rabbits. I need the little sawed off dogs. Where are they? I ain't leaving. You're responsible for digging that hole and injured my injury-prone horse. Prepare to die, you little itsy bitsy teeny weeny tiny motherfucker. Some people think I hold a grudge. Trust me, when we get to Sacramento and we mine for gold, I'm gonna be feeling very, very good. It's just this whole trail along the way. Okay. One would think it's like, okay, the horse got injured 3 times. You would think it's 3 strikes, you're out. In fact, I'm gonna go with 4 strikes. The 4th strike, I'm abandoning you. Now, let's get some hay. And double that, just to make damn sure.
Any route good enough for Kit Carson is good enough for me.
Maybe we better consult the...
I suggest you look in the guidebook.
Any route...
Well, he says Kit Carson route, which is what I was going to go to anyway, based on experience. I guess that's where it leads you to that little place eventually. Which we hope it's there or not, but in this case, well, we'd better. Yeah, I'm hunting again. Come on, where's the land animals? It's near water. And I'm not talking about you guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Tell me where they are. Answer it. Keep going before I get slow going because a dust storm just came here. Not fog. Okay, the temperature is not as bad as it once was, but there is water, but it's the bad kind of water, you know? We'll trial by day this time. Here it is. Ragtown.
Time is a wasting.
I think we ought to keep going.
Let's keep going.
Howdy.
Hi there. Well,
I heard this conversation before. Oh, what else did I have in my mind before I lost it because I was so into this game again? Like thinking I would be all like that, but I think ever since that mountain lion bit me, I haven't changed. Changed my whole perspective of my life, you know? Because I realized that being a prospector, going for gold, just realized life's too short. Life's too short to hold grudges against anything that is beyond your control. But yet, people, I don't know, I'm at a loss for words, right? I mean, I could go on in a philosophical rant about whatever, since I like to read a little bit of Eastern philosophy in my free time, but of course, out here in the West, that's not going to apply here. Especially for this so-called gold rush, which we ain't rushing at all. It's all because the mud, the mice, people getting killed. Yeah, it's just miserable. Just miserable. Then there's my party members. The best. Yeah. I love the trail. I wouldn't miss it for quids. No fruit or vegetables. Well, if we find plants out here, well, let us know. Because I ain't buying my money. Well, I can't buy anything. I don't have much money. I hope they're cheaper in these parts. If not, we're gonna have a problem.
No, when I think of all the things I've seen on this journey, nothing has impressed me more than the violent thunderstorms on the plains.
I hardly see any violent storms plains this time. It's nothing but mud and mountain lions in the plains. You got any fruits or vegetables? Phew! Oh, sorry, I had to get out and sneeze. Now, where were we? Okay, potatoes will do. There, we got some fruits and vegetables to prevent scurvy. All we got is 18 cents. We're near penniless. I'm almost penniless Jones. West Carson River Canyon. Hey, wait a minute. Stop! Country's green again. That means there's gotta be animals here. Finally, some real meat. Yes! It's returned to my life. Per measure. Nobody? Okay. I'm ready to... We feast tonight! We got an elk here. Gotcha. Okay, one more we'll have to do. Because appearances may be deceiving, because you may never know there's not that much pounds of meat based on how it looks, so this will do. Yes, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dry Diggins. Beef Mint Shoe Company. That Winkelmeyer. Hannibal McLean is being sought for question regarding cattle rustling. That ain't me. Maybe you ought to ask this guy with the knife. Don't worry, we're all feeling good. We don't need no surgeon. As in, I don't need your help. If you know how it was crazy for meat, right? Because we lost all that good meat from hunts in the past. We could have just walked in and go to the meat market where you can go buy some meat. Yeah, if only you were to had access to go into that building. And a guy will be like, welcome to the meat market. That's right, we sell meat of all kinds of parts around here. See, we got buffalo meat, bear meat, deer meat, elk meat, squirrel meat, rabbit meat, bird meat, goat meat, moose meat, and all other kinds of meat. Meat. That's usually my old man impersonation voice thing, but since the old man's not here in this particular edition of the Oregon Trail video here, so I decided to play that role here as if he was a meat salesman. Yeah, that's quite an occupation. Meat salesman. You know, maybe that could be my career after the gold rush. I'll take up meat selling. Someone's got to do the hunting for me, and then I will provide them to the populace here at Dry Diggins. Dry Diggins could be my home. But at least he didn't mention ox, pig, horse. There's 2 horses. What the? One's cheaper than the other. You got a different breed of horse. Like, what is that? The Fergana horse or something? But of course, they do have a saloon and a bank next to it. Also, who's this man?
Greetings to you. I am Jim Sim. I mine for gold. My mine, the Lucky Hill, is just outside town.
Tell me more.
I send my gold home to my family in China. When I return there, we will buy a farm. Some Chinese want to bring their families to California. I want only to make a better life for my family.
So am I. What's the advice?
Maybe you would like to be a miner too. There's plenty gold to go around if you are lucky enough to find it and willing to work hard. Mining is hard work, not for lazy people.
Well, you're looking at a prospector here, my friend. Oh. I got the tools. If we still have the tools after the last couple of tip overs. Heavens forbid. But to be quite honest with you people, those recent experiences I had that I mentioned earlier, that I watched the TV show, I did this video series, I mean honestly there's not a lot of going on. My main focus was writing stories. Just fiction. They're not for public consumption. Yet. But one day, that would be my calling. Would you please get out of the way so I could get this cat to meow? There you go. That's all I was trying to do here. I was wondering if that guy is here. Where he would be saying it's like, whoa, you back them animals up right now. If that guy was here. But I guess he ain't. $100 meals? That's gotta be a premium. And cheap-ass horses. Apparently horses are cheaper out west than in the east. That's a little arbitrary, don't you think? I got nothing better to do or say. Let's just go into Sacramento and let's go mine for some gold. Started back in March and now on August 9th we made it. So, it could have been worse, alright? It could have been a much worse trail. I think it would have been much worse if one of our party members died. So, let's prospect for gold. I'm a prospector. This is what I'm here for. What are you all people looking at? You know what I've been through, alright? You wouldn't believe the adventures that I had, alright? Nature tried to throw everything against me. Mountain lion attacks from out of nowhere. The goddamn prairie dogs digging holes to injure my horses. Flying mooses. You people have no idea. And now, let's go get some gold! And then a couple of days later, or who knows how long later, as we get the final results here, I hereby certify that the specimen of ore, as said by the undersigned, or the bearer of this certificate, gave the following result. Gold per ton of 2,000 pounds, 86 ounces, coin value of $1,720. Number 564, September 30th, 1849. Now the question is, was it worth it? A duration penalty, there's none, so I guess it was. 6 scrap items. Wait a minute. I thought we had... Oh god, we lost the horse! Whatever happened to that horse? The one that got injured 3 times. Oh, I think we lost that one. And I told it to slow down. We never had a death event or decided to abandon it. Huh. But still, we're rich with gold! Now, and they tell you, what's your name? And I said, they calls me Miner. I don't know. So now, the unknown miner prospected for gold along the Yuba River of California in 1849. Made a strike worth of $1,720. Despite some hardships in the early years, no kidding, the unknown miner proved extremely prosperous, steadily acquiring more land and becoming a leader of a growing community. Right now, the number of prominent names in California history, politics, and society have been numbered amongst the unknown miner's descendants, including a state senator, the president of a major university, and a multi-millionaire founder of a company that's become the nation's largest manufacturers of pet food. Yeah, for cats. Because you know that cat back at the Sutter's Fort? And in real life, I do have a cat who's sort of a pet, but he sticks around. So it makes sense that he would be into the manufacture of pet food. So I call it a pretty satisfying ending. So there he is, the unknown miner, down here. So I guess it was worth it. But to be real honest, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't as enthusiastic as I was in some of the past Oregon Trail videos. Maybe we'll do better next time, because next time on the Oregon Trail here on the Lord Master channel, coming January 16th, 2023, it'll be the 10th anniversary of the Lord Master channel. So it'll be another great Oregon Trail video coming to Lord Master channel on that anniversary, on that day. That's what's coming for the Lord Master channel. Did I get it backwards? I mean, this is for the Oregon Trail coming to the Lord Master channel. So anyways, we hope you people have enjoyed this video, even though I was again, I think it's the mud. I forgot to mention the mud. The mud is what got me down. The muddy trail is what kept me in such a foul mood. I mean, I was expecting those horses to go fast, super speed and everything. And then I decided to hunt. And hunt. And hunt. And then we tipped over a couple of times and we lost all the meat that we hunted. It's like, God dang it. Oh, man. Do I feel stupid now? As I said, next month, I hope we do better next time on the next Oregon Trail video that I will do for the 10th anniversary of the Lone Master channel. But, hey, I thought I had somewhat of a good time, but we'll figure out what we do from here. And of course, until then, I will still be posting videos on the Lord Master channel, mostly from Crusader Kings 3 for this ongoing video series, and a couple of other side projects from other games too that I would be getting into that will also be coming to this here channel. Listen yourself. I'll take one more drink before you rant on too longer. And plus, as a reminder, this video was posted on Christmas Day, and you better hope that I'll still be posting videos by then, because, you know, freezing temperatures comes to Texas, and we don't know whether or not that power will be lost here, but I would be leaving out updates by then if I'm still alive to tell about it. But if I am indeed still alive, then I am Lord Master, and this has been the Oregon Trail 2. So we'll see you in the next one. But until then, so long for now.